Hey everybody, Nemo here. We're working on our series on Volcanicus today. We're going to be looking at the left leg, Snarl. Now, Snarl was just kind of another generic Dinobot from what I remember. Didn't even show up in the movie. Didn't have many lines in the show. He was just there. Kind of wish he had more. As a child, I really enjoyed Stegosaurus, but they didn't have much with him. So here he is in his dino mode with his itty bitty head and everything. He did come with this little see-through sword. It's kind of puny and useless. It does have this little clip, right there, that you can just put into his leg. Again, it's see-through, so you can't really see it. But it's storage. It's not the best of storage. It's storage. So as far as articulation with Dino Mode, he does have a swivel on his front legs. He's got a ball joint on his hip and a swivel for his knees. He does have thigh rotation. This all comes into play with robot mode because these do become his arms. Nothing as far as articulation with his head. He doesn't even have a mouth. Can't do anything with his tail unless you were to split it apart. And even doing that, you gotta. And that's not correct. So there's nothing with his tail, really. You do have these little fins that fold up and flat, which, from what we believe, Stegosaurus were able to move their plates. At least the last I checked. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Somebody can correct me in the comments. But from what I remember being taught, they could move their plates a little bit, just kind of like a cooling mechanism. So there he is in dino mode. Other than his head being like incredibly tiny, I do find him a little bit more enjoyable in dino mode than Sludge, for sure. So let's get him into robot mode. Alright, I had to turn the camera off to refamiliarize myself because with Sludge, I didn't do that, and there was a lot of editing in that video. A lot. So to get Snarl into robot mode, first want to fold his feet up. There are these little pegs right here and some little notches on the inside of his feet. You just fold them up, get them right where they need to be. They won't move, they just stay right there. Split his head like this to be able to open up these panels. Fold them out. We're just going to flip everything forward like this. Everything just kind of folds out. Then we close the panels back up, put his head back down on both sides. This one's not really. There it goes. And then here, just fold his arms down a little bit. Fold these plates back so that you can pop the tail open and just split the tail like this. If you see, his head is down in there. You just kind of reach in, flip it up. His shoulders are on these little swivels. You pull them up to position and flip out his hands. There you have it. Snarl in robot mode. He seems a little bit taller and skinnier than he really should, especially compared to his G1 cartoon animation. Also, his G1 toy. He's a little bit taller, a little bit skinnier. It's more to do with the fact that they all are engineered to be Scramble City combiners. So he can be a foot, he can be an arm. They got him as close as they could to the original look and aesthetic, as well as giving them an option, a play option they've never had before. So there was some odd engineering choices, but for the most part, until Studio Series 86 puts out all of them, these are our closest modern interpretations of the Dinobots. Like I said, Studio Series 86 Grimlock kind of blows Power of the Prime's Grimlock out of the water, but 86 doesn't combine. So, and they did just announce that we're getting a Slug for Studio Series 86. So I'm not really too into the 86 line. There was a Hot Rod on the shelves at my Walmart. I picked it up, looked at it, and had a debate in my head. Do I really want this or not? And I'll get the Dinobots. I'll for sure get the Dinobots, but nothing else has really piqued my interest in them. So I'll at least have the Dinobots, and I can, if I review once I get all of them, if I review all of them, I'll do little comparisons with them. It's going to blow them out of the water. So here is his head sculpt. I don't know if I can get it to focus. It's not going to. So you get a blurry head sculpt. Altogether, he's not that bad, really. And I kind of enjoy him. I think he's got a little bit of a play value. I really like his Dino mode. Not so thrilled about his robot mode. And his foot mode's alright. I mean, all of them in combined mode is kind of alright. It's not the best. But like I've been saying, we've got a upgrade kit to fix that, which will be the last episode of this series. There he is. There is Snarl. A whole lot better figure than Sludge. I will say that. He is a whole lot better figure than Sludge. Sludge is kind of... So, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. We will continue this series slowly but surely. I've still got the Headmaster series. I've still got a few showcases I want to do. So, stick around. I've got more to come.